What up, everybody, and welcome to another video. Today we back in Paragon, and guess what, guys? I finally mastered Rampage. Yeah, man. So before we got into that, I got something to tell you guys. So you know Crunch, right? Yeah, Crunch, the guy who likes to punch. Guess what? He's OP, especially in an early game. He's very, very OP. If somebody is good with using him, they would be like the best person in the game. Like in that match, they'll be MVP. Like Crunch is really OP. First, look at this. First, his basic damage, it does 50 damage. Most players, most other heroes, they can't even do 50 damage unless even when they equip strike tokens. Plus, his combos when they're well chained together, too much, man. But like, that's not what we're here to talk about. So let's talk about Rampage. Yeah, so I finally got Rampage mastered after spending some months with him. I mean, some weeks I meant. Yeah, so it took me like 3 weeks, cause like I barely played that much games every day. I played like 2 or 3 games a day. So yeah, and at the end I got it. So let's get into this deck build. So first of all, I had 2 deck builds for him. I had 2 decks. One deals more damage early game, and the other is more tanky at early game. It depends whichever one you want. So this one is more damage early game. So you would start out with the Warlord as your prime card. Most people want the Sentry, but like it's okay because this deck is still tanky too. And consumables, you don't even need them. So your first card you would equip is Brawler's Key, and then you would equip it with 2 strikes and 1 major strike. You would equip it for the Harvesters and a little early game damage. So this card, like, it will help you deal damage in the jungle and everywhere else. So after that, you would get Swift Creek Heart and equipped it with 1 minor kinetic, 1 kinetic, and 1 major kinetic. You would equip this card for attack speed and also health because it gives you an additional 300 health. So after that, depending on how your game is going, you would either get Spike Bone Plate or Thorn Greenleaf, and like depending on the heroes the enemy team got. But if you got Spike Bone Plate, you would equip it with 2 better guard and 1 strike. And if you got Thorn Greenleaf, you would equip it with 1 better guard, 1 strike, and 1 I said better guard, better barrier, and 1 barrier. So after that, you would get another Swift Creek Heart and equipped it with the same thing again, and you get like 800 health there. And your last card should be Amulet of Veteran and equipped it with 2 strikes and 1 health. So that would give you a good amount of damage late game, and you'd have a lot of health too. And also Amulet of Veteran, it gives you an extra 200 health, so you're good right there. So that was the deck that gives you more damage, and it's also tanky. You have like about 1,300 health, but let's get into the better deck that I use most often. And so again, the prime card would be the Warlord for extra damage. Like most people want to use the Sentry, but like the deck itself is pretty tanky. Why not get some damage off? Cause like when Rampage don't have any damage, he really suck. Like you're gonna get killed more often than you kill people, and like your teammate won't always be there to help you. But your first card should be Beastmaster Key for early game jungling. It gives you 15% damage on minions. So and then depending on how your game is going, your first card should be either a Thorn Greenleaf or a Spike Bone Plate with 2 strikes. 2 strikes and 1 beta guard or beta health. depending on which card you pick. So after that, you would get a a, a sweet Creek heart and equipped it with 3 kinetic for mid games attack speed and a little bit of health too, because it gives you 400 health in total. So after that, you get either the opposite of the energy armor or damage, I mean physical armor. So if you pick Spike Bone Plate, you would pick Thorn Green Leaf. If you pick Thorn Green Leaf, you would pick you would pick Spike Bone Plate. And the next card that you pick, you would either equip it with if you pick Thorn Green Leaf, you would equip it with 2 barrier and 1 major strike from extra um for extra armor. And if you pick Spike Bone Plate, equipped it with 2 guards and 1 major strike. So it also gives you extra damage too, along with the armor. And then after that, you get another um sweep sweep Creek heart and equipped it with 1 kinetic, 1 major kinetic, and 1 minor kinetic. So after that, your deck is done. You would equip the rest of the cards, and then your deck would be gone right there. Done. And like, this deck is really useful because like in tight situation, you have enough health and armor to get out against both energy and physical. So you're good right there. And also the damage and especially attack speed. This deck has a lot of attack speed. Both decks do, but like, I really like this one because of like the amount of energy and physical armor that I get from it. And it might seem simple, but like, it's the best deck, one of the best decks out there. Like, to me it is. But if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any suggestions for me, please leave them in the comment. Thank you.